Hey guys, thanks for watching and welcome back. So this video is all about those 5 items that the average prepper is either ignorant about or forgets about or something to that effect. And I really challenge y'all to pay attention to this video, pay attention to these 5 items, and I challenge y'all to improve on these in the months ahead. So next month is September, which is National Preparedness Month. So I want you guys to ramp up your preps in that month, and this video is going to help you with that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first item that we're going to be talking about is home fire preparedness. So if you guys don't know, home fires, they're actually somewhat common. The Red Cross responds to home fires more than they respond to any natural disaster by an overwhelming margin. In fact, home fires are the 4th most common cause of accidental death in the United States. Home fires occur more than any natural disaster combined. And if you guys aren't prepping for a home fire, then I don't consider y'all a prepper, honestly. So many of you guys, you got your gas mask and your bug out bags and your food, but if you don't have a fire extinguisher, if you're not maintaining your smoke detectors, then you're just going to be caught with your pants down, potentially, literally in some cases, if you're not preparing for a home fire. So that's as simple as having good fire extinguishers, having fire blankets, or even these little guys, which are like throwable fire extinguisher bombs. These are very important things to have at your disposal. Also have alternate exits, have ladders that can go out of windows from if you have a 2nd story or higher windows. So be sure that you guys, if nothing else you get out of this video, are preparing for home fires. Item number 2 that y'all need to be better prepared on is water. It is so strange that a lot of people are hoarding food, but water has not taken more of a precedence. And water, being without water, you're going to be in a worse situation than you are without food, because the amount of time that a human being can last without water is so much less than how long that we can last without food. So I challenge y'all to have good water storage, such as having something as simple as this Aquapod kit. Especially if you know that a disaster is coming, you can simply take this out, fill this up, and leave it in your bathtub, and you got 65 gallons of water. Of course, you can also just simply buy several gallons of water. It's not that expensive. Just have those on standby, but have a way of purifying those. Another great way of filtering and purifying water is having something like this. This is from Berkey. They also have the same thing from a company known as ProPure USA. So check them out as well. I have one of their water purification containers. And then this one from Berkey is a travel version of that. And they also have full-size versions at Berkey. And the reason that I challenge y'all to be better prepared when it comes to water storage and purification is because the Red Cross recommends 1 gallon per person per day in an emergency situation. The third item that you'll need to be better prepared at is having a plan. So that means knowing what to do if you lose touch with your family, having an alternate meetup point, having an alternate means of communication, such as 2-way radios, in case the cell phone towers are down, things of that nature. And here's the reason why. Day to day, we have technology at our fingertips. When a disaster happens, those ways of communicating are either going to go away because maybe the grid is down, or those emergency calls are going to fill up the bandwidth in our cellular towers, in our internet, all that kind of stuff. And those are going to take priority over all other means of communication. So if you guys don't have a way of meeting up with your family and executing your evacuation route, if you don't have access or the ability to use a cell phone, then you guys are setting yourself several steps behind in your evacuation plan. It's so critical that if your cell phone no longer works, that you either have a fallback plan or alternate communication, or both. The 4th most overlooked item is having a plan in place for your pet. Most disaster evacuation shelters do not allow pets, and that's simply because a lot of people have allergies to either cats or dogs. So keep that in mind and know exactly which pet-friendly hotels are along your evacuation route. That way you can make sure that you're there with your entire family, fur children as well as your human children if you have them. So make sure that you are prepping for that, as well as having a bug out bag for your pet. So have all the items that you're going to need with you, including food and bowls and toys and anything else that you need. Throw that all in a crate or a bag and have that ready to go. Because the last thing you want to do in a disaster is turn to your children or to your spouse and explain to them why you can't bring your family's best friend with you. The last item that I'm really trying to hammer home for you guys is having that fight tonight mindset. When I was in South Korea, one of the things that we're always chanting is fight tonight, because we knew that if we didn't have everything that we needed and everyone didn't have all the training that they needed in South Korea, that North Korea, if they came in to try to invade, that we would not be ready. So we had to always be chanting and be thinking about fighting tonight. I challenge you guys to do the same things with your preps. Right now, could you honestly tell me that you are ready this second? Does your vehicle have at least half a tank or more of gasoline in its fuel tank? Do you guys have that water storage that I was referring to earlier? Are you physically fit, and are you actually actively practicing carrying your bug out bag for miles on end? Do you have your evacuation routes that I was talking about earlier planned out? If you guys don't have that mindset, then you are not going to be ready. Literally, you will not be ready for if a disaster happens, because it is going to catch you guys off guard if something does happen. People are going to clear out the shelves in the stores in a matter of hours. Gasoline could just disappear from your local area because people are fueling up so that they can bug out. If you are not ready right now, then you are literally, by definition, not prepared and not a prepper. I challenge you guys to have that serious conversation with yourself and with your families. Ask yourselves, what do I need right now if I were to bug out? And then write a list of everything you need that you don't have, and then work on those items in the month of September. Like I said, that's National Preparedness Month, so you have no excuse why you cannot be better prepared. Anyways, guys, hopefully this video give you a little bit of a wake-up call and some ideas on how to be better prepared. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below, and click the like button if I helped encourage or scare you into being better prepared. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.
Oh, Jesus H! I'm in shock. I can't believe this happened. Oh my God, Josie. The neighbors' houses are gone. I hope nobody's hurt.